Hello everybody, welcome back to the September Strength Challenge. We are on day 4. We made it to our recovery and stretch day. I hope you enjoy this active recovery in the midst of these 7 days. It is so important to give your body time to recover. Today's recovery video will help us do that, and we'll also be able to really work on some spinal mobility exercises. Alright, we're going to get started on all fours for some cat-cows. So just bring your shoulders right over your wrists, hips right over your knees. On your inhale, drop the belly down up to the ceiling. On your exhale, round at the back, press the mat away, tuck that chin. Inhale. Exhale. Take this at your own pace for 15 seconds. You come back to neutral spine in 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Come back to a neutral spine. Bring your right arm up to the sky, circle up through your wrist. And then bring it the opposite way. Then you're going to thread the needle, bring your arm all the way through, bring your head down to the mat. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can bring your left hand to your right hip. Take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And then bring your left hand back down. Reach your right arm up again. And then you're going to thread it through without putting your head all the way down. So just a little stretch through. And then bring it up. We have 3 of these. 2. On your next one, you can just set that right arm down. Let's do the same thing on the left side. Bring your left hand up to the ceiling, circle out through the wrist. And then switch directions of those wrist circles. And then thread the needle, bring the left arm all the way through, bring that head down to the mat. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can bring your right hand to your left hip. Take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And then press your right hand back into the mat, send the left arm up. And then you're just going to bring it through without bringing your head all the way down. 2 more. And last one, finish it up. And then bring your hand down. From here, you're just going to tuck your toes, pike your hips back, begin to pedal out through your heels, dropping one heel down to the mat, then the other. And then come high up onto both of your toes. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, drop those heels towards the mat as far as you can. Inhale, come back up high on the toes. Exhale, drop those heels down. One more inhale. And exhale, drop it down. From here, just begin to walk your hands to the back of the mat. Once you're here, just let your head hang nice and heavy. Release any tension in your neck, in the shoulders. Find a sway if you would like. Feel free to grab opposite elbows as well. And then begin to roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. Once you're standing, take some shoulder rolls to the front. And then reverse, take it to the back. And then you're going to sweep your arms up overhead. Take an inhale. On your exhale, dive forward. And then walk it out into a plank position. Once you're in your plank with your shoulders right over your wrist, you're going to bring your right foot over to your right hand. And just hold here. So your right foot is outside of your right hand. Hold this stretch. And then set your left knee down. Untuck the toes. You're just going to shift your weight forward and back. Really opening up through the hips, and then as you send those hips back, getting into those hamstrings. Hold it for a moment in this deep stretch, getting into that hip, and then shift it back and hold for a moment in that hamstring stretch. And then bring it back forward, tuck the left toes again, and then come back to a straight leg, lifting the knee off the mat. And then bring your right leg behind you, finding that plank again. And then bring your left foot outside of your left hand. And then set that right knee down, untuck the toes, begin to shift your weight back and forth, opening up through the other hip and the other hamstring. And then hold it for a moment in that hip stretch. And then shift your hips back, hold it for a bit in that hamstring stretch. And then bring it back forward. Tuck your right toes, lift your knee off the mat, bring your left foot to meet your right, and just hold a plank here. You're holding here for 5, 4, 3. You pike your hips back on 1. Pike your hips back. Take a big inhale here. On your exhale, flow back forward into a plank. Inhale, pike. Exhale, flow back forward to a plank. One more. Hold your plank for another 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Set the knees down. Bring your knees wide on the mat. Sink your glutes into your heels. Bring that head down to the mat and bring your arms long in front of you for a child's pose. Take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. From here, shift your weight forward. You're going to come down onto your stomach. Bring your hands by your sides. Your head is in line with your spine here. You're keeping your hips anchored onto the mat. You can keep your feet at whatever comfortable distance feels best for you here. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, press away from the mat. Hold. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. On your next one, just hold in that position. You take another child's pose in 3, 2, on 1. Bring those glutes near your heels. Take another child's pose. This time, you're going to bend your forearms. So you're clasping your hands together, getting a little bit of a different sensation. Once you're here, see if you can walk those elbows out a little bit more, really stretching into that back. Feel free to shift your arms forward and back to deepen the stretch. And then you leave your hands out long in front of you, rock it forward, and then come to a nice seated position. From here, you're going to bring your legs not with distance apart. I'm just facing this way so y'all can see. All right, from here, you're going to draw the shoulders down your back. And then bring your arms out by your sides. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, you're going to twist your right hand over to your left toes. Bring your fingertips past those toes. Pulse 3 times. Lift back up, and then untwist to the center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to that opposite side. Take 3 pulses. And then bring it back up. And then bring it center. Keep taking this at your own pace. Every time you pulse, you want to see if you can get a little bit deeper, bringing those fingertips a little bit farther past those toes, really stretching into those hamstrings. Make sure that back hand stays reached behind you. One more set of these saws. Last round through. When you're done, just hold center. You can bring your arms by your sides. Then bring your legs out long in front of you. So legs are zipped together. You'll bring your arms up overhead. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, just fall over those toes. Let yourself just hang here for a moment. If you can't reach around to your feet, you can bring your hands onto your shins. Work with whatever your mobility is at this moment today. Hold for 3 more seconds and then roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. All right, from here, you want to prop yourself up into your hands. Bring your right foot on your left knee. Circle out through your ankle in one direction. And then switch directions of those ankle circles. And then you're going to shift your knees from side to side. So almost tapping that right knee and then your right foot. And then on your next one, just hold it in that deep stretch, possibly even bringing that foot all the way down to the mat, really opening up through the hips. And then bring it back center. All right, switch it out. Bring your left foot on your right knee. Circle out through the ankle first. And then switch directions of those ankle circles. And then rock your feet from side to side. And then on your next one, just hold in that deepest stretch, possibly just bringing your foot all the way down to the mat. And then bring it back center. All right, keeping your feet hip width distance apart, you're just going to sit it up, draw your shoulders down the back, and then grab onto your thighs. So right underneath your knees. On your inhale, I want you to sit tall. On your exhale, I want you to round through your back. And then round it forward and sit tall. So lengthen, round to the back till the arms go nice and long. Round forward and then sit tall. Take one more. And then on your next one, bring your legs out long in front of you and then lay flat on your back. All right. From here, you're going to bring your right knee into your chest. You're hugging your knee in. Both hands are on your right knee. Just hold here for a moment. Feel free to take some ankle circles or part and flex your foot. And then switch. Bring that left knee into the chest. So it's pretty much a stretch version of our single leg stretch. Just taking it nice and slow every single time, bringing that knee as close as you can into the chest. One more on each side. And then from here, you're going to send both feet up to the ceiling, pointing through your toes. Now, this is going to be a stretch version of our single straight leg stretch. So you're going to grab onto whatever's accessible to you. So either your calf or your ankle. Bring your left leg down to the mat. You're going to point and flex your feet instead of taking the pulses how we would in the exercise. And once you've done 5 with these point and flexes, you switch the feet out. Point, flex. Switch. So you're trying to keep the leg as straight as possible. One more on each side. Switch for this last side. On one, just send both legs long on the mat. Bring your arms up overhead. Lengthen as much as you can in each direction. Taking a nice good morning stretch. And then bring your right knee back into your chest. Bring your hands onto that knee. You're going to bring your left hand on your right knee. Twist your knee over to the left. Bring your right arm out to the side and look over to the right for a final twist. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And then bring your knee back center. And then you're going to bring your right hand on your right knee. Bring it out to the side for inner thigh stretch. Feel free to stretch that leg out long as well. Feel free to point and flex through the foot here. And then bring your knee back center. Switch it out. Bring your left knee into the chest. And then you're going to bring your right hand on your left knee. Twist your left knee over to the right. Bring your left arm out to the side. Look off to the left. Then bring your knee back center. Bring your left hand on your left knee for an inner thigh stretch. Feel free to stretch that leg. Point and flex through the foot if you would like. And then bring the knee back center. Bring both knees into the chest. Just take circles with those knees. And then find a happy baby position, grabbing onto the arches of your feet. If you want a little bit more of a spinal massage, begin to rock back and forth. If you want to get more into those hamstrings, feel free to stretch one foot long and then the other, or you can do both at the same time. And then you're going to bring your knees back together. Begin to rock forward and back till you come to a seated position. We're going to finish off here with some seated cat-cow. So bring your hands onto your knees. On your inhale, draw the belly forward, look up to the ceiling. On your exhale, round to the back. Arms go nice and long. Inhale, draw the belly forward, look up. And exhale, round to the back. Tuck that chin, arms go long. Take one more. And then just hold it through the center. We're going to take some head rolls in one direction. And then on your next one, reverse, take it the opposite direction. And then when you're ready, bring your head back center and we are done. Thank you so much for going through this recovery and stretch video with me. I will see you in day 5 tomorrow.